Welcome back to Suture South Africa. I'm Nicky Nash as always, and today you guys join me without my glasses in the Mahindra Pik Up, and I'm going to tell you every single thing you need to know about this bike. But before I do that, I need to tell you where to get this bike. You know, if you want this bike, go out, check out Change Cars ZA, and then pick the car you want, or any other car. You don't have to pick this bike, you can pick any other car. Then for insurance, there's only one insurance that matters, and that's Discovery Insure. So click the Discovery Insure button on the Change Cars website, and then fill out the form, get the car, apply for insurance, and all of that. They'll sort you out, and then tell them who sent you. I sent you. But enough about that. Let's speak about the Mahindra Pik Up. Whilst there's quite a number of kids here, because I'm passing the school and they're looking at me, and I'll tell you why they're looking at me. They're looking at me because this car is very aggressive up front. It has this off-road bumper. But let's speak about the interior, then exterior. So interior, what do I like about the interior? I like how simple it is. That's one thing I like about the interior, but it has to end there. One thing that I'm not really a fan of is the infotainment system. It's an Android infotainment system, so it feels like I have a phone, like I have a tablet here, but at the same time it's very hard to use. And when you have your air conditioning on, it keeps popping up, like that the direction where your aircon is blowing out. It keeps popping up, so it's not hidden. You guys will be seeing overplay videos of that. So it is a hard infotainment system to get used to, but I've had this for like what, 5-6 days now, and I'm still not used to this infotainment system. So that's one thing I don't like about the infotainment system. But everything else is not bad. For the price of the car, the seats are okay. They're not like supportive or anything, but I do like the armrest that you do get on the left hand side. I don't think there's any other bike that offers an armrest on that, unless it's like a center console. I mean, like a separate armrest, like I'm in a plane. That's what I like about the interior. Exterior, moving on to the exterior, so the Mahindra Pik Up, right, as a whole, I don't like the look of the Mahindra Pik Up as a whole. But Mahindra took the extra step into making the bike look more beautiful, more attractive. So what they did, they went and put this off-road bumper, put this lovely color. So this is finished in this lovely gray metallic color. That off-road bumper up front looks amazing. It also has some bumper on the rear. It gets some side skirts. It gets some huge off-road tires, and that brings the car more appealing. So I've seen a lot on roads and driving. You'll see a lot of normal Mahindras pickups, but this one just stands out more. Even other Mahindra owners love this one, and I personally do like this one in terms of looks. The entry-level Mahindras and all of that I do not like at all. This one I do like the look of this one. So now, power-wise, this bike is not a bike where you'd want power from. This is a workhorse, one that you'd be using on farms. You can really drive it, but it is a lot of work. But it's not a bike that you'd be looking to do quick acceleration pulls with it, like how new bikes are evolving. So power-wise, you're looking at 103 kilowatts and 320 newton meters of torque. That's quite low in terms of power, but the torque, you do feel the kick there. The kilowatts, it is low, and you do feel it at highway speeds. When you're doing 120, you do feel that the car doesn't have that much kick in terms of the power delivery and all of that. It's just the torque is there, like foot flat torque is there, not necessarily the power, and that's 60. So I've been doing under 60 the whole time. So also because of the tires this car has, this car does have a lot of wheel travel and wind noise. I'll speak about wheel travel in terms of turning circle. But back to the power, for what this bike is, the power is sufficient, and for what this bike will be used for, the power is sufficient. So I personally would use this bike on like plots, farms, as a workhorse. I'd use it as a workhorse, you know, and that's enough power. 103 kilowatt, 120 through this 6-speed gearbox, that's enough. You won't need any more. And in terms of off-roading, I've done an off-roading course with Mahindra, and this bike happened to be there. So I know in terms of off-road capabilities, this bike is 1 in a million. It's very, very good in terms of off-roading. So I do recommend this bike in terms of off-roading. That's where this bike, I'm 100% sure, excels like there is no tomorrow. That's one thing I like about this bike here. Off-road, in terms of workhorse, 100%. It is not a lifestyle bike. So if you're looking for a lifestyle bike, look elsewhere. Don't look at Mahindra. But I'm very interested in seeing, because Mahindra is moving from If you look at the previous XUV 700 and the current XUV 500, it's a whole transition. They're looking into the more soft lifestyle, more lifestyle, more luxurious lifestyle. So I'm keen on seeing if Mahindra will bring a new version of this one and how they're going to make it. So are they gonna change the whole lifestyle perspective, give certain things a certain feel, change the bike or stay to this ruggedness that this bike has? So now on to 3 things I like and 3 things I don't like about the car. One that I don't, we start at the bad side. One thing that I don't like about this car is how heavy the steering wheel is. It's quite heavy. And second thing I don't like is the turning circle. Those bikey turning circles quite bad. That's the second thing I don't like. The third thing I don't like is the lack of power. Because I'm used to bikies having a bit more power than this. I think this might be the least powered bike I've had on test, so I'm not a fan of the lack of power in that this bike has. But I'm not mad at it, but I'm just not a fan of it. The third thing I don't like. Now moving on to 3 things I like about the car. One, surprisingly so, is how big and how aggressive the car looks, this specific model with the whole off-road bumper up front. The second thing that I like about this car is how its off-road capabilities. It's quite good off-road. I've driven this car off-road, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. So I like its off-road capabilities in this vehicle. Then the third thing I like is the pricing. This car's price is 640,000 rand, round about there, and this is the highest it can go. So for that amount of money and for the amount of bike you're getting, it's literally like in the sweet spot, So I do like the pricing and how Mahindra has put those bikey, in terms of pricing. That's literally a couple of 100,000 rands cheaper than other bikies out there, but that's a topic for another day. So that's the thing I like about the car. So now those 3 important questions: do I like the car? Would I buy the car? Would I recommend it? 1, do I like the bikey? Yes, I do. 2, would I buy the bikey? I would buy it if I was into plots and farming and all of that. For that use, I'd buy it. For a lifestyle bikey, everyday use, I wouldn't buy it. And the third thing, would I recommend the bikey? 100%. You're looking for a workhorse, you're looking for a bikey to get the job done, you're looking for a bikey that will last you till kingdom come. This is what you need to get, and I'm gonna keep it there. There's literally nothing else I'm gonna tell you about this bikey. Those are my recommendations. There are other bikies out there, but I don't think for the price of this bikey and what you get for this bikey, there's a better offering bikey out there. So if you want a workhorse, you want a bikey that will give you everything you want and has the looks, like off-road bumper from factory, by the way, from factory, you don't have to fit it elsewhere, this is the bike to go for, nothing else. So I do hope you guys like the content. I'm Nicky Nash as always, and I have to sign out. I hope click the subscribe, like, comment, share, and all those other buttons that I may not know of that you know of. But yeah, see you on the next one.